Hi there, and welcome to another after school special by the TIPS team with Edmonton Public Schools. Today, I just want to take a couple of minutes to review a couple of new resources that Alberta Education has added to the Learn Alberta Online Reference Center. If you don't know what the Online Reference Center is, it's a collection of online reference materials that Alberta Education licenses and maintains for the use of teachers and students in Alberta. And it's a great first place to send kids for trusted research resources tied directly to our curriculum. So what we'll do here is we'll just take a quick look at a couple of those things. So as always, you just head over to Learn Alberta, learnalberta.ca. If you're in district, not a problem. If you're out of district, you will just have to log in using the account you've created or by logging in with the district credentials that are found in School Zone for parents, students, and staff. So what you're going to do is head on across the top to Online Reference Center. And what you're going to see pretty quickly is a huge list of resources that Alberta Education has created and licensed for us. So what this is going to do is there's a few things that a lot of teachers might know about in here. This is where, for example, BookFlix, the Scholastic Online Reading Collection is found. Lots of teachers have been in here because this is where they might go to the Canadian Encyclopedia when they're searching Canadian history with their students, grades 5 to 12. And down here at the bottom, we have TrueFlix, which is sort of the nonfiction follow-on to BookFlix. The two new that I wanted to talk to you about are the Curriculum Video on Demand, a new collection of videos that have been collected for grades 7 to 12 right here. As you scroll down, they're in alphabetical order. And this collection of videos is very tightly linked to a lot of the curricular outcomes in our Alberta education. And as such means that you don't have to go hunting quite as much as you might have had to in other places. As you scroll down, you'll see they have Canadian collections basically created just for us at certain times of the year. So you can tell this is a Canadian resource, which is very nice to have access to. In addition to curricular outcomes, there are also things that are more tied to CTF and CTS curriculum, such as 3D printing, internet searching, things that might give your students some review on some skills they might need. So if we head in here and we look up chemistry, as this is definitely targeted at the little bit older group of students, you'll be able to see here that there are a number of video selections here that might actually be useful in your classroom that will sort of let you bring this video in. What's nice about these videos is that because they're not in YouTube, they're not anywhere else, you're getting a similar feature set to that of Discovery Education, in that there's segments, there's entire videos, and there are a lot of other things here. So you can come in here and you don't have to worry about ads and other things. So the Curriculum Video on Demand is a great place for you to kind of come on in and check out some videos in a nice, safe, non-ad environment from a Canadian perspective. The second one is ScienceFlix. We talked about BookFlix, we talked about TrueFlix, and now we're moving on into ScienceFlix. And ScienceFlix is very similar to TrueFlix with a couple of extras. One, it's all about science. So they've taken all of their resources in these science areas and they have collected them into topical collections. So we check magnets and magnetism. We'll see that we have a video to watch, a book to read. We can dive deeper and look into some history pieces. We can go even farther, look at other pieces, including practical applications. It even goes farther into talking about the careers that could be found within this. So a nice tie-in there. What I really like here, though, is instead of just topical information, it actually has practical experiments that you could do, or gives you the video of the experiment. So if it's an experiment that you might not have the equipment for, I mean, this one's pretty simple. I'm sure most elementary teachers have done one of these before, changing the color of a carnation. But if it was something maybe you don't have the apparatus for, you would 100% be able to do your observations, set a hypothesis, and then watch that experiment to do your observations if you weren't able to do it. So it also provides the whole write-up and lesson plan. So pretty nice. The last thing it has is if you're looking for current events to tie your science curriculum to, after careers in science, of course, they actually have articles written fairly regularly about science in the news. So these are some really great resources that are provided at no cost to teachers or schools through the Online Reference Center. And they do add things semi-regularly, so it's always worth a look. So whether you've been here before or you have yet to visit, I suggest checking out Learn Alberta's Online Reference Center and taking a look at what might be new since the last time you were there, because there's always something good there for the students in your class. I hope you have a great day and take a few minutes to try that out. Thanks for taking the time to check out this online special.